So next topic is abstraction. So abstraction is a process of hiding internal details of an application from the outer world. That means hiding internal implementation details from the user. So this helps in reducing complexity so that the user is exposed only to the required interface through which he can communicate to the class. An example for abstraction would be car. So whenever a driver uh, presses the accelerator, he knows that it will increase the speed of the car, but he need not know how internally the car speed increases when the accelerator is pressed. So let's discuss about abstract classes in Python. So abstract classes will have one or more abstract methods in it, and so an abstract method will not have any implementation details. The implementation of abstract method will be done by its subclass. So abstract method will have only uh, the declaration, and the child class which derives the abstract class will implement these abstract methods. Okay, so now let's see about the syntax for creating abstract class. So from ABC module import ABC class. This is provided from Python. This is the internal ABC module and is the ABC class. Then after importing class, create a class with class name and inherit ABC class. So this will become an abstract class. So let's switch to Visual Studio Code to see an example on abstract class. Okay, so let's start with an example of abstraction. So first thing is we have to import abstraction class of Python from ABC module import ABC class. Okay, then create an abstract class called. So here I'll be explaining about geometrical shapes as an example. So the abstract class will be shape, and the subclasses which will implement this abstract class will be rectangle and circle. Okay, so now let me create abstract class shape which inherits ABC class. So this is the syntax for abstract class. Here I'll add a method called calculate area self, and since there is an abstract class, so the method here will not have any implementation, so no implementation details. So just the method will be declared here, and no implementation will be provided. This implementation will be done by the subclasses. So let me create the subclass class rectangle, which will inherit shape. Then here, okay, before calculate area, let me add constructor here. So to calculate rectangles area, we need length and breadth. Okay, so let's initialize the member variable length called length, and similarly breadth. Okay, so now we create calculate area implementation, return breadth. So here the implementation details will be provided by subclass, because for shape we will not know what calculate area means, because shape is an abstract entity. So when it comes to rectangle, we can say that it has a formula for area. So here the implementation details is provided. Similarly, I can create class circle of which will inherit shape. Then here I'll take radius. Okay, so radius will be initialized. Now again same, calculate area, and here can return okay. So let's create object of rectangle and circle class. So passing length and breadth. Then similarly circle object. Now let me print calculate area. Similarly, okay. So let me run this. Yeah, okay. So now we are accessing the area method, which is defined in the subclass. Okay, so we get the output as 20 and 28.26 approx. So we go for abstraction whenever we don't know the implementation details. So here, if we can see like shape, uh, for shape calculate area, we don't know like what would be the formula. So that is why we have just declared this method under shape. And um, rectangle is a shape, so the rectangle is derived from shape class, and then it implements the area method. Similarly, same way for circle. So that is the use of abstract class. So this is about abstract class. Abstract class is used when we don't know what is the implementation details. So we just declare that method within an abstract class, and allow its child class to define that declaration. Okay, so there are two more things about abstract class. Uh, first, first point is an abstract class can have both normal method and abstract method. That means it can have a method having definition. I'll explain that in a minute. And the second point is abstract class cannot be instantiated. That means an object for abstract class cannot be created. So let me add a method within the abstract class like def description and print inside shape class. So this is also valid, having normal method and an abstract method. So to access this method, we cannot instantiate the shape object. We can access it through its subclass. So here, let me just access it through circle object dot description. Let me comment these two so that it will print only the inside shape class statement. So if I run this, so you can see like inside shape class is getting printed. That means both normal method and abstract methods can be present within an abstract class. And regarding the second point, abstract class cannot be instantiated. Okay, for this, uh, there is a decorator which needs to be added. So abstract. So this abstract method needs to be imported from ABC module, and we have to mark an abstract method using decorator. So decorators are created using this at symbol. So at uh, abstract method. So by marking this as abstract method, uh, will tell Python that this class cannot be instantiated. So now if I create an object of type shape, it will throw an error. Let me run this. So now here you can see file op.py line 18 module shape obj equal to shape of type error can't instantiate abstract class shape with abstract methods. So uh, an abstract class cannot be instantiated. So that means no object of abstract class should be created. Okay, so now let's move on to next topic.